I'm Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on combinations. We are looking for multiples of the number 4. Let me thank my subscriber for posting this question. And I really appreciate all the viewers and subscribers to participate actively and post their questions. Let us see how to solve this question. How many 3-digit numbers that are multiples of 4 can be formed from the 6 digits 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 and 9? Now this is an excellent question for counting principles. So let me write here counting principles. Now to answer this question, what we should know is what is the rule for divisibility of 4. So rule for divisibility by 4 is that the last 2 digits should be multiple of 4. That is kind of important. That means last 2 digits could be 24, 52 like this. Correct? So that is kind of very important. Now let us look into the question. So what do we need to find? We need to find 3-digit numbers. So basically we need to find 3-digit numbers. From the rule, we know that the last 2 should be multiple of 4. So we can actually club the last 2, right? So basically we'll look for cases where last 2 digits are multiple of 4. Clear? That is what we are going to look into. So what are the possibilities from the given set of numbers? So in this case, we are given numbers 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 and 9. So what could come here? Well, let us assume that we want to place 2 here. Then what could be the numbers? Well, we have no repetition. Let me also add one rule here. That is to say, we are using these 6 digits and the question will be solved without repetition. Clear? That is to say that I cannot use 2 in any other position. Right? Well, if you want to use it, then that will be our second part of the question, which you could do once we understand this basic process. Okay? Okay, so numbers ending with 2 and multiples of 4 are what? Well, 42 is not, but 52 is. So 52 is definitely a multiple. Then 72 is also, so let's write 72, that will be a second case. 82 is not a multiple, 92 is a multiple or not a multiple? Well, 92 is, if you do 4 times 2, you get 8 and 12, it is a multiple. So we'll take 92 as the next number. So basically we get 3 sets. So they form 3 cases, right? So 3 cases where the number is ending by 2 and we have multiple of 4. Clear? Now let's look into the numbers which are ending with 4. Numbers ending with 4, 24 is a multiple, right? 54 is not a multiple, 74 is not a multiple, but 84 is. And 94 is not a multiple, right? So we got 2 multiples by 4. Now 5 is not even, 7 is not even. Now we can look for multiples of 8, right? So the multiples of 8 could be 28, 48, yes, both. So we get 28, we get 48. Now 58 is not a multiple, 60 is a multiple, 78 is again not a multiple, and 98 is not a multiple, 100 is a multiple, right? So these are all the cases, right? So how many cases do we have? We have 1 case, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We have 7 cases. Now in each case, how many numbers could come in one's digit? Well, in each case, if we have already taken 2 numbers here, right, in that case, we could only have 4 numbers here, correct? So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. So there are 7 4s, so that means 28 in all. Do you notice that? So if you are doing without repetition, right, so let me draw a line here. So for without repeating, we get the answer as 28 3-digit numbers. Clear? Now let us take with repetition, right? So let's now do with repetition. Now with repetition, how many cases can be there? Okay, so let's do now with repetition. So let's look into cases, right? So we know we are looking for 3-digit numbers. We can repeat all 6 of them once, okay? So that is with repetition, correct? Now in that case, the combinations, ending combinations are how many? Let's count ending combinations. That means we are looking for these 2 digits as multiple of 4, correct? Now, is 22 the one? No, it is not. So when we say repeat, it means 2 can be repeated, right? So, ending with 2, we could have 22 is not a multiple. So ending with 2, we have the same numbers which we have earlier, 52, 72, and 92, right? Now ending with 4, well, since we are allowing the repetition, 44 will also be a number in addition to 2 which we have taken. So now we have 24, 44, and 84, correct? Since repetition is allowed. Ending with 8. So 88 is also a number which could be multiple of 4. So we have 28, 48, and 88. Do you see that? So how many do we get this time cases? We get case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases. So we have 9 cases. Now for 3-digit numbers, we have 9 possibilities for this, right? And for each 9 of them, we have 6 numbers which can be placed, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? So total combinations are how many? With repetition. Right? Will be 6 times 9, which is 54. Do you see that? So that is how we could actually solve this question. Since it was not specified whether our numbers can be repeated or not, we took both the cases, right? So in case 1, if you're not allowing the repetition, there will be 28 combinations of 3-digit numbers which are multiple of 4. If you allow repetition, that means you could allow all 2s to be there, for example, right? All 4s to be there, for example. In that case, we will have 54 such numbers. I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.